in my industry, right, I'm able to communicate with my customers very clearly. In my industry, right, I would like to shout out like Sahana Guitars, Sunny Tulata. They are making guitars in Nepal, okay? In our human gene. We are selfish. Why there should be a global artist from everywhere, okay? कोरियाबाट आउँछ, युएसबाट आउँछ, युरोपबाट आउँछ, होइन, इन्डियाबाट आउँछ, नेपालबाट किन आउन सक्दैन? Underside is just the first. There will be so many that will follow.
Hey guys, welcome back to yet another podcast. This is your host Anup Pani. As I have a very special guest. One of the every guest like मैले त्यही नै भनेर आउँछु हैन. तर यो कन्टेक्स्टमा चाहिँ किन युनिक छ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ this is something we have been planning for so long and I think finally we are doing it.
Yes,
Robin
finally.
Sharma, welcome.
Thank you so much, Anup. Thank you so much.
Okay. So यो एकदमै के भन्छ यार मिलेको यार यो पडकास्ट हुन्छ नि. कुन सेन्समा मिलेको भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ तिमी इन्डियामा थियौ. अचानक तिमी अब एक हप्ताको लागि नेपाल आएको छौ हैन. You are going back when are you flying back?
In few days.
In a few days हैन. And ठ्याक्क I'm really happy for this and I'm excited.
Thank you so much, man. I'm also really happy to be here. किनभने I was in India, right, when I saw what you have started and what you're doing. And I think it's really awesome, man. Like something that we need right now in Nepal, okay? To people like you coming out and talking about what are the opportunities that anybody can have in Nepal right now, and they don't.
And I think यो कुराहरु गर्नको लागि चाहिँ मेरो सर्कलमा तिमीहरु जस्तो there's so many good people around here and you are one of that example के.
तारिफ चाहिँ नगरे फेरि.
So यसो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ Robin is a co-founder of
Mantra Guitars, yeah.
Mantra Guitar, and he is also
we also run a business called Guitar Shop.
The only musical chain in terms of Nepal in the shop context ma.
Yeah.
Aru cha kunai?
No, there are a few people who have their chains as well, so we can't claim that, but we can claim that we are the largest number of retail chain and highest number of like distributors that we have in musical instrument industry.
Yeah. Okay, so अहिलेको branches हरु चाहिँ एउटा जावलाखेलमा छ, एउटा
जावलाखेलमा छ, एउटा चाबेलमा छ, एउटा असनमा छ, एउटा नयाँ बजारमा छ, एउटा बुटोलमा छ, and then we are opening soon in Pokhara, like
in so I think the first question that I should be asking you is यो तिमी यो सिनमा चाहिँ कसरी आयो यार यसको एकदमै
अब यस्तो सिनमा भन्दा पनि हैन म्युजिक सिन त सबैलाई मन पर्छ नेपालमा. इट्स लाइक वी आर भेरी म्युजिक लभर्स के हैन. द्याट्स व्हाट इज इन आवर ब्लड. अनि मेरो चाहिँ I started my journey when I was studying in Rato Bangla, when I came to Kathmandu and when I joined Rato Bangla and I was doing my A levels there. And that's where I started registered the company with my help of my dad, and everything went pretty good. So
you guys started
that was like
2008.
2008. Yeah, that's where I started.
2008. It's almost decade on the basically.
Oh, it's like almost 11 years now.
अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ fast forward to 2019 like chains outside Kathmandu अनि all over the places.
Yeah, we are trying to be there for our customers as much we can, because अहिले भनेको social media is there, right, and that is where I build my own company, right. So I believe because of that in my industry, right, I'm able to communicate with my customers very clearly, and because of that I'm able to have a certain level of demand and supply. I can understand where I can invest. So yeah, so I'm making choices that are needed to be made in my industry.
अनि गिटार शपबाट यो मन्त्रको जर्नी चाहिँ कस्तो रह्यो यार?
मन्त्र चाहिँ कस्तो छ भन्दाखेरि मन्त्र चाहिँ it's just started as a project हैन, like a small project that we wanted to do in 2017. अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ it took like a year for me and my brother to plan for it, design everything. And yeah, we did it, we launched it, and we used a very different strategy. We didn't launch it offline. We didn't do an offline event. We launched it online, right? So
I think you guys are one people that I know from my circle who have used influencer marketing quite well. Okay.
त्यो पनि हो. Like we genuinely believe that music is something that everybody carries around themselves every day, and I feel like having a positive musical influence on people, and youth creating new music that defines what society is doing and what we are at is so much important. Okay, so we are playing a very large role in this ecosystem than we think. So I feel really responsible on what I do or the choices I make in my industry. And everybody around our industry, there is certain level of courtesy. So even with our, like, whoever is our competitors, right, we respect them. I genuinely do.
सो अहिले मन्त्रको चाहिँ तिमीले यो वाट आई लाइक अबाउट त्यो भर्जन छ नि त्यो डिफ्रेन्ट 5वटा
सो वी हेभ द मेन मन्त्र, राइट? मन्त्रको मिनिङ थाहा छ तिमीलाई?
भन न.
मन्त्र भनेको चाहिँ मन भनेको इट्स लाइक द पर्सन, होइन? त्र भनेको सोल के साउन्ड, द सोलको साउन्ड, त्यो द साउन्ड अफ युनिभर्सल साउन्ड जस्तो मिनिङ आउँछ क्या त्यसमा, होइन? सो what you have to understand is that when we try to name it, we wanted to bring our knowledge that was there thousands years old, which is so much important. I'm a history lover, okay? I love history, and I see that how things are done now and what was done before. There's so much similarity. We don't change a lot in what kind of behaviors we have, so
that's how the name was chosen.
Yeah, that's how, because I feel like there is certain level of connection, and that name is so pure, and we think if it is a pure name, and we want it to go with that, and also because it has so much of deeper meaning, because then you can explore different products. So we have like 5 products in that line, where we have one product line that is named Karma, one Avatar, Moksha, Astitva, होइन? यो सबैको अर्थ त तपाईँहरूलाई थाहै, लाइक एभ्रिबडी नोज इट नि त, बट एन्ड यु रिसिभ एज अ प्रडक्ट, होइन? यु गेट टु नो सर्टेन रिफ्लेक्सन टु इट.
ब्रो, यो डाइरेक्टमा भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ यो ब्रान्डिङ गर्ने तरिका पनि हो नि त? ब्रान्डिङ गर्ने तरिका पनि हो.
ब्रान्डिङ गर्ने तरिका हो नि. सी, I'll tell you it is के, होइन? दिस इज वाट वी क्यान डु नाउ, के?
एक्ज्याक्टली.
एन्ड द्याट इज द अपर्च्युनिटी आई हेभ युज्ड to make it happen, and anybody can do. So in my industry, right, I would like to shout out like Sahana Guitars, Sunny Tulata. They are making guitars in Nepal, के? मैले सकिरहेको छैन, होइन? बट आई एप्रिसिएट के उनीहरूले गरेको एफर्ट, उनीहरूले गर्न खोजिरहेको म्युजिक सिनमा हुन्छ नि, कस्टमाइज मेकिङ, लाइक गिटार मेकिङ, द्याट इज रियली hard work, and and I genuinely respect all these people who are there, okay? And I genuinely feel everybody is playing part in revolutionizing music industry in Nepal right now, including a lot of bands, Monkey Temple, and all these people who are coming.
We are working with Monkey Temple, right?
Yeah. We are working with them. No, I think like they are one of our international
influencers.
They are not. They are one.
Influencers.
They are one of our brand ambassadors of a company that is from UK, Blackstar. So it's like a big deal. So there's few artists that we have endorsed with international brand, and they are getting exposed internationally.
मलाई तिमीसँग चिनिसकेपछि चाहिँ मलाई यो अप्रोच चाहिँ क्या दामी लाग्यो कि लाइक विथ गिटार शप यु गाइज सेल डिफ्रेन्ट ब्रान्ड्स फ्रम अल अराउन्ड द वर्ल्ड, होइन? एन्ड विथ मन्त्र इट्स लाइक द्याट्स योर ओन ब्रान्ड.
Yeah, so because our philosophy initially when we decided to whatever we wanted to do in this industry, right, was to give people, musician actually, to give high quality products, international quality products that any international musician is using in a very affordable price.
And with Mantra it was like giving them a sense of more नेपालमै बनेको,
this नेपालमै बनेको, it's not नेपालमा बनेको, it's designed in Nepal. Yeah, it is. So it's like
हाम्रो हो नि त,
यो हाम्रो हो के, यो ब्रान्ड चाहिँ हाम्रो हो के. अब पहिला जमानामा चाहिँ एउटा फिजिकल प्रडक्ट यहाँ बनेको र इट म्याटर्स ओ लट भन्ने हुन्थ्यो, होइन? बट नाउ इट्स नट द्याट टाइम के. नाउ यु आर स्मार्ट इनफ, यु आर ग्लोबल पर्सन, राइट? आई हेभ स्पेन्ड माई टाइम 4 years इन चाइना. आई अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड वाट इज द प्रोडक्सन कस्ट द्याट, आई अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड द प्रोडक्सन कस्ट हियर, होइन? जुन दिन नेपालमा पनि चिपर हुन्छ, आई विल मेक इट हियर एज वेल.
त्यो भइसक्यो चाहिँ अब तिमीले अस्ति कुरा गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ यो अन यो फ्युचर प्लान्स आई थिङ्क 2020-21 को प्लान्समा चाहिँ यो अल्सो टेकिङ मन्त्र आउटसाइड अफ नेपाल इन्डियालाई
yeah, so the thing is that we have certain plans, and we genuinely want it to happen, and we genuinely wanted to make people of Nepal proud of what we have created. Okay,
owning a guitar brand.
Yeah, why not?
Exactly.
Why we just have to stick to why? I know.
Exactly.
Why can't we have a lot of brands? We have lot. I have a friend. One of my friend has a brand called Anthropos. I'm pretty sure you're aware of it, right? No? And that is an amazing brand of sunglasses that is being, that is being created in Nepal. And I believe that brands like this will go a very long run.
Exactly. I think you long run ma चाहिँ it's not just about यो हुन्छ नि कतिपय कुराहरू इन्भल्भ छ क्या एउटा कन्ट्रीको प्रेस्टिजको कुरा इन्भल्भ छ इफ इट्स गेटिङ आउटसाइड एन्ड डुइङ रियली वेल हैन अर्को कुरा चाहिँ अब इकोनोमीको त कुरा भइहाल्यो
इकोनोमीको कुरा भयो प्लस देयर इज सर्टेन लेभल अफ प्राइड टु पिपल हु आर लिभिङ आउटसाइड एन्ड इट्स एन इन्स्पिरेसन फर देम टु कम ब्याक एन्ड डु समथिङ
मन्त्रको कतिपय स्टोरिजहरुमा चाहिँ मन्त्र के रे अस्ट्रेलियामा त हुन्छ नि ह्याशट्याग त्यो इन्स्टाग्राम स्टोरीमा ट्याग गरेको नि तिमीले रिसर्च गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ नाइस
सो
दिस गाइज आर टचिङ लाइफ्स
अनि एकदमै यार एकदमै सो फर मी राइट मन्त्र इज समथिङ द्याट इज सो क्लोज टु माई हार्ट हैन बिकज
सो हाउ डिफिकल्ट इट इज टु हुन्छ नि अब गिटार सबलाई पनि माया गर्नु पर्यो मन्त्रलाई पनि माया गर्नु त माया छुट्याउनु चाहिँ कति गाह्रो छ यार दुईटा बुढी
I genuinely believe I have very big heart के I give love to everybody everyone wherever I can
so
that is गाह्रो छैन आई थिङ्क माया
अझै 10 वटा
होइन मैले भन्न खोजेको कुरा चाहिँ कस्तो भन्दाखेरि माया गर्न गाह्रो मान्नु हुँदैन के माया भनेको इट सुड बी समथिङ नेचुरल द्याट सुड कम टु यु एन्ड इट सुड जस्ट फ्लो आउट या मान्छेहरूले रिस चाहिँ एकदम मजाले गरिदिने होइन माया चाहिँ नगर्ने क्या
अनि सो कस्तो यो टेक्निकली चाहिँ कतिको डिफ्रेन्स छ जस्तै आफ्नो प्रोडक्ट सेल गर्नु अहिले तिम्रो मन्त्र इज आउट अफ स्टक
होइन फ्यु अफ द लाइन्स
विच इज अमेजिङ फर अ बिजनेस इन अ वे बिकज यति धेरै सप्लाई भन्दा डिमान्ड बेसी भयो त्यो लेभल अफ
यस्तो हुन्छ कि अब कस्तो हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि हामीले फर अस टु अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड that this brand would work out in this such a way where we were not able to comprehend that so now we understand that see the opportunity that lies in Nepal is so much and we want to explore a lot and I would suggest anybody who is in any industry right they should go and explore it a lot
true so तिमीले मलाई टेक्निकल डिफरेन्स भनेन यार गिटार सप एउटा ब्रान्ड अनि मन्त्र एउटा ब्रान्ड चाहिँ उ गर्नुमा छैन इट्स भनौँ न एउटा एन्टरप्रेन्योरको इट्स हसल नि त इट्स जग्लिङ अराउन्ड बिट्विन टु ब्रान्ड्स हैन
and so no not actually two brands I have a company back in India as well I am
in terms of guitar we'll come to that
okay no what I'm trying to say is that there are a lot of things I'm juggling around I know a lot of things that I'm trying to do so I don't see it as a hustle I don't see it as something that I am not okay I am who I am and I know where I am so that also comes when you're trying to do something you cannot do something until and unless you're really passionate about it
exactly and हामीले तिमीलाई रोकिहाले हामीले मन्त्र तिमीले मन्त्र स्टार्ट गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ इट वाज वे ब्याक इन 2017
yeah that's where you trying to start comedy circle as well and I remember that conversation at your house right and I remember that how passionate you were when you started comedy circle and how scared as well like in a way
तिमीले ब्रो गर्दियौ के त्यही त सोच्ने हेर के गर्दियौ
के this is what I have known के and it's something that I would credit to my dad हैन मेरो बाउबाट मैले सिकेको कुरा के that के कुरा आफूले ठानिसकेपछि you should go till the end के you should not give up in between or you should not say, either don't have that thought if you're having that thought go till the end I just hope all that thoughts are positive हैन when you use that affirmation in your life right it is an amazing change that happens around and you realize that oh my god your life is not only limited to this
exactly अनि तिमी र म हामी हेर्न गएको थियौ नि MI7 हैन यो कमेडी सुने के यो
yeah so I remember so I invited you to I invited you to this comedy thing that we in India
यहाँ भइरहेको हामीले चाहिँ भनेको त एउटा हेलमेटको याद छ तिमीलाई ब्रो भित्रसम्म हामीले हेलमेट लाइन खोजिरहेको थियौँ अनि आर्मीले दिएको थिएन नि हामीले यतापट्टि आएर आर्मीलाई चाहिँ फकाएर के दाइ याद छैन तिमीले
या एन्ड आई थिङ्क द्याट इज लाइक नेपाली के जस्तोमा पनि उनीहरूले बुझिदिन्छ क्या
मिलाइदिइहाल्छ
बुझिदिन्छ एन्ड सो आई थिङ्क द्याट इज सो मच गुड फर एनी नेपाली टु बी हियर एन्ड डु समथिङ होइन त होइन सो फर मी आई एम एन एडभोकेट के आई एम एन एडभोकेट फर बिलिभिङ इन वाट नेपालमा भइरहेको छ कसरी नेपाल अगाडि बढिरहेको छ होइन कस्तो खालको परिवर्तन आइरहेको छ आई जेन्युनली बिलिभ वी आर गोइङ इन वे पोजिटिभ डिरेक्सन देन वी वेयर ब्याक इन 10 years
ट्रु अनि त्यति बेला चाहिँ अब हामीले त्यति बेला चाहिँ मैले भ्लग पनि गरेको थिएँ होइन अनि त्यति बेला चाहिँ आई रिमेम्बर मैले त्यो निस्किँदाखेरि चाहिँ भ्लग कस्तो भयो भन्ने मैले रेफरेन्समा चाहिँ नेपाली जोक्स भएन सबै इन्डियन जोक्स भयो अनि द्याट समथिङ आई कुड नट रिलेट टु के अनि यस्तो पनि नेपालमा हुनुपर्छ भनेर हामीले एउटा ऊ गरेको त्यहाँ ठ्याक्क त्यो स्ट्यान्डअप कमेडी भएपछि अगाडि आँगनमा बसेर 1.5 घन्टा बसेर
एकदम यार
होइन सो अनि त्यति बेला ठ्याक्क मन्त्र पनि अब तिमीले यो जस्ट
आई वाज जस्ट स्टार्टिङ होइन अनि अब सो फर मी द्याट इज द काइन्ड अफ फ्रेन्डसिप होइन आई रियली एप्रिसिएट के
एक्ज्याक्टली होइन
the kind of circle that anybody should spend okay is that the kind of person you want to be right is a lot depends on where you spend your time
एक्ज्याक्ट यसमा चाहिँ कुरा के आउँछ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ होइन प्रोक्सिमिटीको कुरा आउँछ कि होइन सो यु आर एन एभरेज अफ 5 people you spend most of your time with होइन तिमीले पनि हिजो नै भन्थ्यौ नि लाइक सो मी your 5 friends I'll tell what the kind of a person you are
of course and I think anybody can do that होइन not only me
not just about some अरूकोलाई भन्दैन आफ्नोलाई गर्ने तरिका
अनि यस्तो के
आफ्नो 5वटा साथीलाई क्याल्कुलेट गर्ने
हो के अनि इट्स अ भेरी सिम्पल लजिक के हामी एउटा फोन किन्दा कति स्पेसिफिकेसन हेर्छौँ हामी यो किन्दा सबै मैले साथी किन्दाखेरि स्पेसिफिकेसन हेरेर भनेको होइन के बट have that logical brain in your head to actually know whether this friend is giving you a positive positive vibes. For me it is all about vibes, right? So is it giving you positive vibes or negative vibes? If it's giving you negative vibes, you stay away.
Exactly.
Because it's not necessary vibes that is needed in your life. Because your life is already in so much of fucked up stage, right? Everybody somehow is going through some kind of emotional turmoil. Yeah, so it's just that in which kind of extreme we are.
Exactly.
And once we find out that, analyzing that and understanding where our strength lies,
it becomes so easy to surround yourself with right-minded people, you know?
And you will change yourself.
In 6 months, of course, not even a year, okay? In 6 months, if you keep on surrounding yourself with right people, with right mindset, you know things are changing even for you, okay?
Yeah. So you don't have to even do anything.
Exactly.
Just spend time with them, okay?
अनि कस्तो हुन्छ नि वन्स यु स्पेन्ड टाइम विथ सच पिपल होइन यु वुड अटोमेटिकली बिकम अ डुअर के
एकदम होइन सी द्याट इज आई लभ वाट यु हेभ रिटन ओभर हियर के डुवर्स इट्स नट अबाउट बिङ एन एन्टरप्रेनर इट्स नट अबाउट बिङ एनी बिग गाई यु नो इट्स नट अबाउट ह्याभिङ द्याट बिग टाइटल इन your Facebook page. It's not about having co-founder title.
It's about being a doer.
It's about being every day. Every day you go and hustle. Exactly. Every day you go and do something about your work, about what you really want to do in your life.
And I think like hundreds and thousands of doers come together to build an amazing company. Right? Amazing brand, amazing community, amazing.
Those are only the people who have done something in humanity,
exactly.
So that they are able to create some kind of value.
तिमीले मलाई ऊ कुरा याद दिलाइदियो यार मैले वे ब्याक एउटा कसको बुक पढेको थियो भने गेस गरेर एउटा राइटरको नाम जुन म भन्नेवाला छु
म कसरी गेस गरौँ
एउटा एकदम ऱ्यान्डम गेस ब्रो ऱ्यान्डम
इल बी भेरी चीजी गेस के फेरि
ऱ्यान्डम
रबिन शर्मा
यस सो देयर इज अ गाय कल रबिन शर्मा विदाउट
आई एम नट द राइटर है फेरि
अनि उसको चाहिँ एउटा बुक छ नि यो के अरे लिडर्स विदाउट अ टाइटल के
एकदम
पढ्यौ तिमीले अनि त्यसमा चाहिँ एउटा के दामी लाग्यो भन्दाखेरि मलाई चाहिँ होइन उसले के पोइन्ट प्रुभ गर्दै भन्दाखेरि यु डु नट निड अ टाइटल टु बी अ लिडर होइन अनि द होल अप्रोचले चाहिँ के भन्छ भने इफ यु आर नट अ लिडर विदाउट अ टाइटल विदाउट इभन अ टाइटल होइन यु आर द राइट काइन्ड अफ अ पर्सन टु बी नाउ अ लिडर के बिकज इफ यु डु समथिङ विदाउट अ टाइटल होइन यु डु इट एनी वे नि त अब
To be very honest, I completely agree with you on this, right? There's not even a single thought that goes wrong with this because I genuinely believe abako generation, startup generation, I would say, right? People who are hustling and they are trying to do even when they are age of 16, 18, Nepal ma garna khojiracha, which is amazing, okay? So for me, I believe having that level of
clear mindset
of what you really want to do
एक्ज्याक्ट अनि इट्स यु डोन्ट इभन निड टु बी अ को फाउन्डर या यु डोन्ट इभन निड टु स्टार्ट अ कम्पनी कि यु कुनै एउटा कम्युनिटी कुनै एउटा जब कुनै एउटा प्रोसेसमा छिरेछ भने चाहिँ यु क्यान ह्याभ द्याट माइन्ड सेट होइन एन्ड यु क्यान एक्चुली क्लाइम्ब त्यो हायरार्कीको टप लेभल के इफ यु हेभ द्याट माइन्ड सेट हुन्छ नि अ लिडर विदाउट अ टाइटल के एन्ड द्याट्स हाउ लिडर बन होइन
एकदम सो वाट आई अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड होइन अ लिडर इज समवान है अ लिडर इज समवान हु इज जेन्युनली लुकिङ टु बिल्ड अ बेटर लाइफ not for himself but for everybody.
Exactly.
For everybody.
अनि proximity के भन्छ भन्दाखेरि if you are doing it for yourself होइन you are doing it for people around you पनि के
I know, see
you got to do it for yourself first.
Yes. I know. So of course it is important to do it for yourself. Everybody does it for themselves. That is not something that is you can take it out. It's in our human gene. We are selfish. You know, that is something. It's not a negative word for me. I think it is something that we should accept. Yeah, we are selfish. Everybody is. Yeah, everybody lives in fear. We do because we that's how we survive. You know, that's like our survival instinct and everything. So when we understand how our brain works in different times, right? We can analyze saying that maybe I can react a different way in this certain situation. Once you have control over your emotions, you change everything.
Exactly.
Once you have control over your emotion, then you can control other people's emotion.
You can
take
decisions.
Yeah, you can make decisions. You can make them understand what you really want.
And you don't need to be a neutral anymore. You can take a side. Because
see, what I would
मलाई कस्तो लाग्छ भन्दाखेरि leadership is a lot about taking a side के.
I genuinely believe everybody has their own journey.
तर मलाई कस्तो लाग्छ भन्दाखेरि
a side is something like maybe I'm taking one side this year, the
it's
next
year. It's not about this side or that side. No, it's about more or less taking a stand on something. Just for example, मलाई कस्तो लाग्छ भन्दाखेरि if you don't have that, किनभने
No, I just want you to be specific on what exactly you are trying to say, like what kind of specific how do you
so दुई तीनवटा लेयरमा एउटा लेयरमा चाहिँ कस्तो भन्न खोजेको भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ if you are running a business, if you are running a system, there should be something that guides you throughout तिम्रो जर्नी के डिसिसन लिँदाखेरि किन कतिपय टाइम चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ तिमीले नसोचेको कुराहरू आइदिन्छ आई मैले यस्तो पनि डिसिसन लिन पर्थ्यो र just because I want to have the number one guitar brand in the country होइन or in the easy होइन I got to decide कतिपय कुराहरू नि त अनि कतिपय कुराहरू त तिमीले गर्दै गएपछि बल्ल थाहा हुन्छ सुरुमा त थाहा हुँदैन अनि त्यति बेला चाहिँ एउटा केसमा मैले भन्न खोजेको चाहिँ एउटा ethics भन्न सकिन्छ त्यसलाई which is your guiding factor where you take a side
that is for sure
त्यसपछि चाहिँ the kind of a person you are हैन the kind of a leader you are अनि कस्तो लाग्छ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ मलाई चाहिँ leadership is not about being neutral कि ठिकै पनि छ ठिकै पनि छैन कि it's
about for sure like I understand your point now, right? I genuinely believe having certain level of moral standard is so much important के हैन so taking sides, yeah, of course you have to take side, you have to be right.
हामी यसमा चाहिँ कुन कुरामा आएको थियो भन्दाखेरि leaders without
title yeah so त्यो साइड लिन पर्छ जुन कुरा गलत छ हामीले गलत भन्नु पर्छ के so we believe that we want to create a very positive affirmative brand that people love and people can relate to, and when musicians they don't lose hope. They see that Nepal ma kehi bhairacha haina, we can do it. We have like a Mantra Artist Fund from Mantra. So what we do is that every guitar that we sell, we separate $5 from it and we keep it toward this fund, and we use that fund to produce. We are partner with Paradigm TV and then we partner, so we produce content for new artists, record their songs, make a proper intro video for them to launch them because they are good. You understand? So we have a proper system that in place to make new artists have an opportunity.
यो मलाई यो मन्त्रको आर्टिस्ट फन्ड चाहिँ अति खतरा लागेको कुरा हैन. Maybe we should talk more about it.
Yeah. So to be very honest, it's an inspiration that I got from Anthropos. मेरो साथी Suraj, he was doing the kind of an amazing thing. Okay, that's something that I thought, oh wow, Nepalमा उले अहिले नै सुरु गर्दियो. He would have to hustle so much, but he's still starting it. Okay, and that is for me is a beautiful thing. He studied in US, he came back, and now he's doing that, right? And for me it was like, so he would, if he sells 10 of his sunglasses, there will be some cataract operation of an individual. Yeah, it's an amazing initiative in Nepal. You're building a brand, you're building a company, not for your own profit. Of course, everybody does that, but that is not only the thing that you stand on. You're taking a stand, saying that I will also help the community. I will also actually give someone an eye to see. I'm not gonna wear just my fancy glasses. It's amazing. So I love how they have done the branding. So what I'm saying is that in Nepal, right, we place ourselves in the globe in such a place that a lot of people around the world love us. You know, we are very nice people. They don't hate us. They don't like what we do, or they love what we sell even. It's just that we need to place it in a right way, you know, in a right approach to them. Once we do that, amazing brands would come out from Nepal that will be really, really global.
अनि मन्त्रको फन्ड चाहिँ कसरी गइरहेको छ? So every guitar salesमा चाहिँ
we separate like $5 to that funder.
हैन? अनि त्यसको चाहिँ vision त तिम्रो के छ?
So my vision is to build a mantra artist mantra artist ko एउटा community, okay? So once I have a lot of artists, I want them to few of them to actually go global. You understand? Why there should be a global artist from everywhere, okay? Korea बाट आउँछ, US बाट आउँछ, Europe बाट आउँछ, हैन? India बाट आउँछ, Nepal बाट किन आउन सक्दैन? We have amazing music that we make नि त. But so what I'm saying is that if you actually see, हैन?
Just to make it easier for people to connect with it.
So I'll give you an example, a specific example. Underside, one of the band that is from Nepal, which plays in international stage with international musicians. So that is one of the brand that has actually reached to that level. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is that Underside is just the first. There will be so many that will follow, and that is just amazing, you know. True. And we as youth, right, Nepali youth, we can understand that. See, life is not about running after money. Life can be about just trying to be a good musician as well. And that is a good job. That is like a good thing to do.
And how does it connecting it with the Mantra Guitar Fund?
So we want them to take, so we would invest in artists to make sure that we are trying to build
individual artists spend गरिन्छ कि it's like more or less like investing on a communities.
So no, we are actually investing in individual artists. I don't understand. So I think investing in each and every individual and bringing them together will make a community for me, for us.
So I think your idea चाहिँ अति युनिक पनि हो, हैन? At least हुन त गरिसकेको छ.
And see, everybody has ways to do things, हैन? Everybody can find some way to give back, and I think giving back gives you a very amazing feeling, and you should give back whenever you can. And once you know that, you know, giving back not to just like that, it should be meaningful.
Exactly. Only how
that is very important for any brand.
True. So again, ठ्याक्क मैले ब्रान्डिङमै ल्याउन खोजिरहेको थिएँ हैन. How this would help your brand in the long run?
See,
so connecting it with branding ko process ma.
So branding ko process ma you have to understand that we are into this industry for very long, right? You have been working as a social media consultant and you're running a social media company for a very long time, and you are able to build this level of platform where people like me, or people like a lot of youth entrepreneurs who are trying to do something in Nepal can come and say something, and that's, for me, is amazing, because I can find a platform and maybe there will be people who will get inspired by it.
Exactly.
And that is the goal,
The goal is to create more doers.
Yeah, the goal is to create more doers and make them believe that we can,
and there are already people doing it.
Yeah, there are already people doing it,
and if we can do it, you can do it too.
Of course, everybody can do it, but they just have to do it very uniquely in their own way, with their own intention.
Exactly.
They cannot be influenced by anybody else. It has to come from inside.
They can get inspired,
Of course, getting inspired is one thing,
and
but copying is another thing.
True. So नेपालमा यो कपीको सिस्टम चाहिँ वाइल्ड छ है.
यस्तो छ कि अब कस्तो छ भन्दाखेरि हामी
पनि अब हामीले
होइन आई वोन्ट ब्लेम एनीबडी बट वाट आई वुड से द्याट इट्स इन आवर माइन्ड सेट के करप्सन इज इन आवर माइन्ड सेट होइन
कपिङलाई चाहिँ तिमीले करप्सनै भन्छौ
सी द intellectual property right, that is certain life of right that is exercised around the world in different countries, okay? And me being creating certain level of brand, right? Anybody, whoever creates whatever kind of brand has to have certain level of protection by the government or anybody else. So I feel like there is still, so they are working towards it, but there is still a lot of lag on what could have been done.
अनि अब चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ के भन्नु पर्यो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ कम्युनिटी पनि भन्नु पर्यो. अब कम्युनिटी बढिरहेको छ हैन, बिकज अब यो things are just changing नेपालको.
I know, I'll just give you an example, okay? There's such big two economies that is around us, होइन, India and China, okay? अब इन्डियासँग त हामी ट्रेड गरिरहेको छौँ. There are a lot of things happening. We are sending stuff there. We are importing a lot of stuff here, होइन? But with China, what is happening is that the export is happening right now. अहिले हुन थालेछ. There are Chinese vendors that are there in Thamel who are ready to send whatever you need to send from Nepal to China, के होइन? तर त्यो अपर्च्युनिटी थिएन के 10 वर्ष अगाडि. यो भर्खरै आएको अपर्च्युनिटी हो.
तिमीलाई यो बोथ छ. मलाई के दामी लाग्छ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ होइन, तिमीलाई जो दुईटै साइडको थाहा छ कि लाइक यु स्टेड इन चाइना फर 4 years, यु स्टेड इन इन्डिया फर लाइक 2 years, एन्ड अगेन यु आर हस्लिङ इन इन्डिया मेकिङ अ मुभी विच विल टक अबाउट एकैछिनमा चाहिँ. सो
त्यसको लागि त ब्रेकै लिनुपर्छ यार.
सो इन्डियाको पनि अब अपर्च्युनिटिजहरू तिमीले एक्सप्लोर गरेर आएको छ नेपालमै बसेर, चाइनाको पनि अपर्च्युनिटिजहरू तिमीले एक्सप्लोर गरेर आएको छ नेपालै बसेर होइन. अनि वी आर डुइङ क्वाइट, you're doing really good, होइन.
And it's the way I see is that, you know, it's one life, okay? I know, do or die.
Do or die.
Yeah, I think either way you're gonna die, okay?
Or tell me something better to do.
I know. Do or die, if you believe do or die, you know, you're gonna die anyway. So what is left, okay?
Do.
Just do. Be that doer. होइन त?
एक्ज्याक्टली. सो त्यसमा चाहिँ के कुरा जोड्न मन लागेको थियो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ मलाई होइन, त्यो टपिकबाट चाहिँ नेपालमा यति धेरै अपर्च्युनिटी छ कि नेपालमै बसेर नेपालकै गर्छु भन्नु पनि छैन कि. यु क्यान अलवेज मिक्स म्याक्स के. You can always bring stuff in. You can always take stuff out.
So I'll give you one example, right? One of my friend, Shikha Rana, she just started a shoe brand in Instagram, selling, you know, juta. And so she's selling those stuff, and she just, it's an Indian vendor she's working with, and she just started, and it's actually going good. She's able to brand among her friends. She's able to build that brand slowly.
And I think your consumers, first loyal consumers, तिम्रो साथी नै हो के. That's how it gets started.
See, this is the age where we live, right? We live in social media. Exactly. And so there is two kind of, so we had two kind of realities, okay, before social media. Okay, there was one reality which was reality, river, yo, table, everything is reality, right? There was another reality, imagined reality that we created. Like
realities we trust
we trust, yeah, because we everybody believes in it, okay? होइन, ब्रान्ड भनेको के हो? एउटा टेन्जिबल थिङ होइन नि त, होइन, एउटा इन्टेन्जिबल थिङ हो नि त. बट वी अल बिलिभ इन इट, के वी फिल फर इट. सो वी हेभ दिस, we created this mythical reality for us, families, everything around us, that what happens is that we have moved to a next level. What we are now creating is our digital reality. You understand? What will happen in the future is that we will live over there as well, and we'll live over here as well. Exactly. So what do you do over there is so much gonna be important, and what is going to happen in this part of your life. So yeah, you can use your Instagram to actually spend time looking only girls, or
guys,
or girls looking only like, you know, pretty dresses or things like that. Or you can actually go and try to find, you know, great people doing great things and follow them.
Or you could actually make money out of the people who are trying to find just good shoes.
Yeah, why not? You can help them to actually provide something that is not.
You can solve a problem.
Yeah, you can solve a problem.
And be an entrepreneur. सही हो.
I'll be a doer.
है.
हजुर.
अनि यो कुरालाई चाहिँ आई थिङ्क आजको यो पडकास्टबाट चाहिँ इफ समन हेज टु टेक समथिङ, एउटा लजिक चाहिँ के पनि ल्याउन सकिन्छ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ नेपालमा पनि गर्न सकिन्छ, नेपाल बाहिर पनि गर्न सकिन्छ, बाहिरको कुरा नेपालमा ल्याएर पनि गर्न सकिन्छ, नेपालको कुरा बाहिर पठाएर पनि गर्न सकिन्छ. अनि त्यहाँ 100,000 न्यू वेज इभल्भिङ. यो जसरी हाम्रो स्टेट अफ हाम्रो देश, हाम्रो पोलिटिकल स्टेबिलिटी, अपर्च्युनिटिजहरू जसरी हाम्रो दुईवटा नेबरहरू इभल्भ भइरहेको छ होइन, द्याट थाउजन्ड्स न्यू अपर्च्युनिटिज थाउजन्ड्स कि मिलियन्स नै भन्दा फरक नपर्ला कि होइन न्यू अपर्च्युनिटिज इभल्भिङ फर अ पिपल लाइक अस के हु बिलिभ हामीलाई चाहिँ केही न केही टेन्जिबल कुरा अब ब्रान्डलाई चाहिँ अब एउटा अब म यस्तो पोइन्टमा छु कि आई सी ब्रान्ड एज अ टेन्जिबल स्टफ होइन इट्स not anymore and
you for you because you are in that industry now, you have to believe in it, right? For me, I know I also believe that whatever you're going to do in your business, right, is all going to be about brands, okay?
Exactly.
So you are not creating any brand.
मलाई एउटा पोइन्टमा गएर चाहिँ होइन यो ब्रान्डिङको बुझ्दाखेरि चाहिँ ल फक टाइपको भइदियो कि ब्रान्ड के है आखिर एट द एन्ड अफ द डे वान अफ द मोस्ट पावरफुल वर्ड could be the same word, you can convert that into a brand.
Yeah, so so there are different kind of branding, right? Or a personal branding, okay? I know most of the people focus on their time to create a brand that they are doing externally, okay? They don't focus on themselves. Know thyself is the perfect thing to know, because that is somewhere you are trying to understand yourself. You are trying to understand where you lie, what kind of brand that you are, and what kind of brand that you need to associate yourself with.
Exactly.
So everybody is, you can see it as a brand, हैन? तर मैले देख्न खोजेको कुरा चाहिँ कस्तो भन्दाखेरि हाम्रो माइन्डसेटले हाम्रो नेपालीको हैन अब to be very honest, it's very sad के अब म भर्खरै आएँ हैन, I came when I was coming all the way in my I like in my scooter, right? So there's so much of धुलो के that मेरो आँखामा परिरहेछ हैन, I'm not able to even see it के.
You can do two things, either you can complain about it or start a mask company.
हैन, so that's what I'm trying to say, that I know that there are people who goes through that road every day, and every day they are sad ke, in a way, and it is not giving them a good experience ni ta. And so I can understand the frustration of how being in Nepal, and a lot of people are actually trying to go out, to be very honest. अहिलेको पोइन्टमा हामीले जति नै कुरा गरे पनि there's like thousands and thousands of people who are ready to go outside next month, so
and they actually are going,
I know they are actually going. So it is like a huge chunk of youth leaving this space. So for me, what I see is that I'm not saying that I went out and I'm stopping someone else. No, I think everybody should go out. But they should also have a consciousness that, yeah, I'll go out, but I'll learn something that I know I can come back and actually I can make something. You understand? Learning any skill that doesn't make sense in Nepal right now, it'll stop them to come back. They will just stay into the place they are, and they would create value over there, not here.
True. I think
so. That is also one thing I would suggest, because I know that you teach, right? You teach to college bachelor students, and you're actually inspiring them, which is, I feel, an amazing thing that you're doing. Okay, I know, being a social media entrepreneur and being a social media consultant, you go out there and actually meet, your future.
I've inspired a couple of guys to be a social media marketer, man.
No, that is amazing, because I think we need a lot of people. You understand?
True.
There's so much that is going to happen, so we need a lot of people. So
exactly. अनि with you, तिमीसँग मेरो अब we have been talking a lot about a lot of stuff नि त हैन. अनि तिमीसँग कतिपय कन्टेक्स्टमा चाहिँ बिजनेसको कुरामा चाहिँ कतिपय कुरा ठ्याक्क सिङ्क हुन्छ कि किन भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ you are one of those person हैन who actually understand where the business is going towards. कि हिजै हाम्रो कुरा भइरहेको थियो कि है यो कन्टेक्स्टमा चाहिँ बिजनेसको एथिक्स चाहिँ सेमै हो, कम्युनिकेसन, तर मिडियम, प्रोसेस, माध्यम, अप्रोचेसहरू चेन्ज भइरहेको छ कि होइन. अनि त्यसमा चाहिँ तिम्रो र मेरो यो सोसल मिडियाको अन्डरस्ट्यान्डिङ, सोसल मिडियालाई चाहिँ हामीले कुन लेभल अफ प्रायोरिटीमा राखिरहेको छौँ होइन, या कसरी बुझिरहेको छौँ चाहिँ क्या मिल्छ कि
एकदमै होइन. सोसल मिडिया प्लेड बिग रोल
अनि
फर एभ्रिथिङ द्याट वी आर डुइङ राइट नाउ.
एक्ज्याक्टली कि अनि फर मी होइन, मैले जे पनि गरेको छु नि लाइफमा, एटलिस्ट फाइनेन्सियली कन्ट्रोल गर्नको लागि, या अलिकति स्टेबल हुनको लागि, या करियर गर्नको लागि होइन,
पैसा कमाउनको लागि
जे भए पनि
होइन. तर वी हेभ टु अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड,
सोसल मिडिया बाइक मैले केही गरेन कि जे होइन, मतलब केही गरेन मतलब.
And I've seen your hustle के, I know your hustle के man. I know you are a guy who needs to be out there and tell your story के, tell to everybody.
So I think this is why we are doing Doers.
Yeah, and that is just amazing. And I feel like genuinely मैले भन्न खोज्दाखेरि people like you will inspire so many people in our coming generation के
अनि you can start with nothing के you don't even it's a free platform नि हैन
एकदमै
एकदम
कस्तो सजिलो हुन्छ
कस्तो के अवेयरनेस के हैन त्यो
कस्तो सजिलो
भइसक्यो कुराहरुमा बुझेर
and we are awareing them right now whoever is going to listen हैन they will learn something they will go and apply something in their life knowing themselves knowing the brand you know understanding everything it doesn't matter you're a doctor you're an engineer it doesn't matter के अब आउने जमाना भनेको everybody needs to have a proper brand of themselves if they want to be relevant
हैन जस्तै फर एक्जाम्पल
Elon Musk just example look at the Elon Musk
एउटा अब के रे एउटा स्याम्पल 1 स्याम्पल 2 एउटा केस 1 केस 2 केस 1 तिमीलाई एउटा के रे डाक्टरलाई भिजिट गर्न छ न सो लेट्स से तिम्रो घाँटीको डाक्टरलाई भिजिट गर्न छ So there is 2 doctors. एउटा चाहिँ is very active on YouTube, Instagram हैन and he actually talks about health या तिम्रो घाँटीको यो नर्भ्सहरुको कुराहरु या जे पनि हो हैन एउटा is like no one he does not talk. So तिमी कुनमा जान्छौ?
Of course.
The one who is talking.
Of course because I know him because I can trust him. I can see that he's actually knowing stuff. And he's actually trying to give it back.
The first layer of trust is already there okay?
Yeah.
And you're also त्यो चाहिँ कस्तो पनि हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि because it actually takes effort नि त I know it's for free social media but then it takes an effort to be an active
see I'll say you this right it is free right but you have to see that when you invest time in social media it's not just doing something for that point of time it is actually investing in the future you are actually doing something that you will create some value in the future so you have to understand that social media को power कति समयको छ भने अहिलेको जमानाको डाक्टर र आउने futuristic doctor would be a very different thing के हैन AI ले टेक ओभर गर्छ lot of operations हरु AI ले lot of test हरु result find out गर्छ we don't need normal physician in the future maybe हैन there will be a layer of doctors that would not exist anymore के हैन because AI has taken over yeah so what will happen is that people who have certain skills people who have those special skills that even AI cannot do that human touch which will always be there okay when people see that oh AI ले सबै टेक ओभर गर्ने सक्दैन के
ह्युमनाइजिङ कुरा झन् प्रिमियम हुनु हो नि त
we gonna have premium experience everything is going to like how we do now go
and watch almost everything
के अब सिनेमाको कुरा गर्दाखेरि how we go watch cinema in QFX or something like you know places like that and we have a very luxurious experience of watching a movie with a perfect sound and a screen that is very much important for a movie experience and we have that and that is just like we should I am grateful for everything to be very honest that's what I am you know
and I think नेपालमा चाहिँ यो बबल ब्रश नै भएको हो कि
अनि बबल ब्रश भन्दा पनि यस्तो छ के अब लाइफको एप्रोच ले धेरै फरक पर्छ के यही बसिरहेको मान्छे एकदम खुसी पनि छ के because one of the best and beautiful place to live in the world के according to the weather according to how you know the kind of vegetation or the kind of you know space we have over here and how we can travel around and the kind of experience we can get traveling around you know historical everything हुन्छ नि एउटा it's a travel destination के travel dream for a lot of people around the world we are there
True.
I am so happy I'm here.
Same here, man. अनि त्यो पावर पनि फिल हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ if nobody is doing it, I'll do it. हैन I'll set an example, let people follow, let people discover new things. अनि you would actually prove कि ल हेर मैले गरेर I build something for myself हैन it's quite good actually and you can do it too and you just move on हैन you keep on doing new stuff
yeah see that is the whole point people like us people who have so much of energy right we should actually inspire a lot of people and we want to make that the reason why we are sitting here right now why is it why we are talking why we want to self boost ourselves or why we want to talk about all this thing you know you talking about your own brands and me talking about my own brands right धेरै नेपालीलाई you understand यस्तै होइन जहिले त्यो आफ्नै कुरो मात्र गर्ने हैन त्यस्तो खालको सोच आउँछ के भन्नाले people are like that who is going to talk that okay but what I want is that people who are listening right they should be able to differentiate गर्ने मान्छे चाहिँ how is he what is he doing right now उले मलाई त हेर्यो मलाई त क्वेशन गर्यो आफूले के गरिरहेछ त हैन त्यो प्रश्न पनि गर नि त तिमीले मलाई जज गर्छौ रे हैन तिमीले मलाई जज गर्नमा प्रब्लम छैन के तर तिमीले आफूले आफूलाई यस
अनि मलाई एउटा कस्तो अचम्म लाग्छ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ which I have seen कति कुराहरु people listen to people who are not successful okay let's not even say successful होइन, people listen to people who are not doing anything. Just
see, I'll tell you, people listen to lot of things
होइन. अनि यसो हुन्छ नि त, इफ यु आर नट द प्रोक्सिमिटीमा वरिपरि छैन भने त तिमीलाई आएर कसैले भन्नेवाला पनि छैन, बाबु तिम्रो यो रङ भयो उसो गर भनेर. किनभने यु एक्चुली निड टु बी क्लोजर विथ द राइट काइन्ड अफ पिपल टु एक्चुली गेट इभन अ फिडब्याक होइन. बिकज त्यो प्रोक्सिमिटीमा हुने बित्तिकै यु गो विथ ओपन हेड कि आई सुड टेक मोर फिडब्याक्स प्रोभाइडेड द्याट कसैले मलाई पोजिटिभ फिडब्याक दियो भने, या त्यही सर्कलमा हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ त्यो ट्रान्सफर हुन्छ. मैले भन्न खोजेको कुरा चाहिँ त्यो प्रोक्सिमिटी कै कुरा आयो अघि पनि हामीले हुँदा यसको कुरा गरिसकेको छौँ.
So how I put it in one word or two words is positive criticism. Okay, you should be able to take that. Very simple.
You not get it, होइन. यदि तिमी if you are around wrong kind of a people. Okay.
See, that's the thing. How do you find that you are like this person is wrong or this person is right?
Because you see if there is anything.
No, but see, that's what I'm saying. No, see, I am with my own friends, right? I am with my own circle, doing the same thing every week, and being in the same kind of space, doing the same kind of things.
If you're not talking about wealth, success, and growth with your friends, they are not the right kind of people to hang out with.
No, see, I'll tell you one thing. That is for me, genuinely भन्दाखेरि I don't believe that के we can talk about सानो कुरा के.
Of course, यसो हुन्छ नि त, हरेकको एउटा एप्रोच हुन्छ नि त. त्यही सानो कुरालाई भन्ने हेर्छु, एउटा हेर्ने तरिका भन्ने
होइन, हेर्ने हो. म त्यही त, इफ what you have to understand होइन, त्यो पर्सन तिम्रो लाइफमा पोजिटिभ इफेक्ट ल्याइरहेको छ कि छैन, त्योसँग कुरा गर्दाखेरि आई फिल बेटर, आई फिल लाइक आई निड टु डु समथिङ बेटर फिल हुन्छ कि नै, होइन, आई निड टु एक्चुली गो आउट एन्ड डु समथिङ भन्ने फिल हुन्छ कि नै. अर यो प्रब्लम छ, हो यसले त भन्यो नि त, आई सुड एक्चुली एड टु इट, आई सुड बी अ डुअर.
आई डोन्ट रिमेम्बर टकिङ प्रिटी थिङ्स विथ द पिपल द्याट आई कन्सिडर हुन्छ नि, the kind of people that I want to surround myself with. Okay, I don't remember talking about pretty stuff. Okay, we talk about even सानो कुराको कुरा गर्दाखेरि होइन, it comes from a very vague approach. Okay, we are just not talking for the sake of talking it. होइन. अनि I think अघि मैले भन्न खोजेको कुन कुरासँग रिलेट गर्न खोजेको भन्दाखेरि, अब पिपल तिमीले भने जस्तै पिपल लिसन टु अ लट अफ स्टफ होइन, बट देन दे सुड बी एबल टु आइडेन्टिफाई कि कसको फलो गर्ने कसको फलो नगर्ने. नि
मेरो प्रश्न चाहिँ के छ भन्दाखेरि, हाउ डु यु आइडेन्टिफाई द्याट के एज एन इन्डिभिजुअल हु आई एम इन इट के, इफ आई एम इन द्याट बक्स राइट, इट्स भेरी डिफिकल्ट फर मी टु आइडेन्टिफाई.
म भएको भए चाहिँ कसरी हेर्थेँ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ, त्यो अगाडिको मान्छेसँग चाहिँ यदि केही छ फर मी टु गेट इन्सपायर्ड होइन, टु लर्न होइन, टु के अरे बी बेटर देन हु आई वाज टुडे या हु आई वाज यस्टरडे, त्यो कन्टेक्समा मैले यस्तो यो कुराहरू मैले है द्याट दिस इज आई वुड डु. यदि यो मैले गर्न सक्दैन भने चाहिँ द्याट्स नट द राइट काइन्ड अफ पर्सन द्याट आई वान ह्याङ आउट विथ. अनि डज नट ह्याभ टु बी अलवेज भेरी लाइक हुन्छ नि, भन्छ आफूभन्दा खतरा मान्छे त्यस्तो भन्न खोजे होइन कि, देयर इज अलवेज अ सेन्स अफ positive vibes around people, okay, who want to do something, want to push it towards.
What I think what people should do, they should go more on Tinder dates, okay. Seriously, okay, not as someone that I want. So it should be, so what I'm trying to say is that Tinder is a space, right? You can actually find a lot of people, okay. I know. You see, the way I see is that hamro society ma, right, what we are trying to do, how we are trying to become, right, we have to focus on things that would bring positive things in the future. होइन, हामी जो पनि जे पनि गरिरहेछ, they are looking a better life in the future. They want to create a better things, whatever, आफ्नो लागि, सोसाइटीको लागि, देशको लागि, या हुन्छ नि, for the whole earth. So like brands like Khali Sisi, you understand, they are properly working on a target of something they want to be in the world. Okay, अनि I am amazed by this kind of youth approach, okay, that hamro Nepali youth in coming 10 years will create a lot of impact, a lot of example around the world, saying that if Nepal can do it, they also can do it.